Right, so good morning. We're 4 weeks, I think, until Chelmsford half marathon, and today we have a 10-mile rolling hilly run again. I'm not going to do as much as I did last week. Probably stick to the lower end of the hills because I really want to focus on more strength work this week, and my legs need to be a bit fresh. Plus 10 miles is no joke for me. That's a tough distance. So yeah, up nice and early, man. You can see the sun is just about coming up now, and I am 5k into the run, so yeah, nearly a third of the way. I was just trying to do the maths. But yeah, feeling good so far. I'm trying to stick to real easy pace, which I'm not doing right now, because for some reason as soon as I put the camera on I start running quicker, so I have to be mindful of that. Let's slow down a bit. Let's walk for a little bit. Let's walk. Let's get the heart rate down. Yeah, so like I said, 4 weeks to go. I can't believe how quick that's come. Yeah, let's walk for a sec. So yeah, on top of that, got some new shoes. I'm rocking the infamous Nike VOMERO Plus, which I just got this week, and I've done about 20k in them so far, and I absolutely love them. So this is the final test. Like, how does it cope with a long run? Because the most I've done is like 8k at once. So we got 10 miles today, and we're gonna see. So far, they feel to me like what the Super Blast 2 probably feels like to much more quicker runners and lighter runners, I think. Don't get me wrong, I love what Super Blast 2 is, but when I'm at these easy paces, you know, for me, that's anything between maybe 620 minute kilometers and like 7 minute kilometers. That's like real easy, true easy. When I'm at those paces, it just feels a bit harsh on my feet. Last week I ran in them, and my toes were absolutely finished. When I wear them, I feel like I have to. I'm more of a mid-foot to forefoot striker. I get tired and I start striking at the heels. But in them, I feel like I have to run on my forefoot, and there's just not enough soft foam there at the front for me to sustain that without some pain at long distances. So I ran in them in Hackney half marathon, and man, my toes couldn't run for a week. Last week I had to walk the last like half a kilometer because my toes were just hurting. They're the right size, everything. It's just the foam is just not enough. These are so forgiving, but not mushy. So they feel to me like what my Evo SLs feel like, but designed for a heavier runner. There's more support, there's more stack, and yet it's still bouncy. Anyway, I'm not a shoe reviewer. I'm just giving my perspective, because most of the times you look in, before you buy like a new shoe, you go online and it's the same reviewers, and a lot of them are getting gifted stuff or aren't built like you. So, well, I'm a heavier runner, 90 kilos, heavy. So most of the time, a lot of these reviews I watch, I'm not going to experience what these guys experience. So yeah, if you're a heavier runner like me, so far I can say they're an absolute banger. Absolute banger. And you can find so many deals already and discount codes, which I love. Nike and Adidas for that. You can always find a discount code somewhere. We got the Larry June and Cardo. So this album came out a little while ago. That's still his latest album, and I'm banging it out. That's an absolute vibe for a Sunday morning while you're doing your cleaning. Put on that Larry June, man. Yeah, sun's coming out now. I'll tell you what, there is no, that's a lie. I was gonna say there's no better feeling than this, that's a lie. But the feeling you get from getting out of the door and it's dark, which sucks, man, it always sucks. Especially for me, I'm trying to creep out the house, not wake up the kids, not wake up your missus. Yeah, it's dark, you start your run, you're, what am I, 7K in now, you still feel good. The sun's coming out, man, you're not injured. That bit, I feel like I'm always injured. I should change my YouTube channel to The Injured Runner. That's if someone doesn't already have that name. Yeah, but like I said, today I'm just gonna go in one direction. Basically see how far I can get. And then, yeah, if it's too far to come back, just call an Uber and get home. Back to the family, back to the kids. The feds there, with the lights on but no sirens. I guess because it's quiet. Or they might just be on their way to McDonald's. I've seen them do that. A quick intro to my channel again. I'm Freddie. I am 34 years old. I'm a beginner runner. I'm a pharmacist, a husband and father to 3 little boys. And yeah, this channel was just basically me documenting and sharing my journey with fitness, life, just whatever, man. And someone asked me like, oh, like basically what am I trying to do with the channel? And it's just to share my journey, motivate other people and just connect with other people as well. And I kind of like the idea of being able to go back in, let's say, go back in like 5-10 years time or whatever and see and watch these videos back and be like, oh my God, look, this is what you was doing. Look at the things you, look at the places you went to, look at the things that you saw, all of that really. So yeah, it's not to try and become a running influencer or nothing like that, because trust me, I couldn't influence anyone with the way I run. It's just a bit of fun. And yeah, plus I get to show you guys all my shoes and keep buying them because people online want to see it. That's what I told my wife anyway. People online want to see my shoes, so I have to keep buying them. You got to give the people what they want. So, this is the beautiful thing about an easy run. You can walk, you can stop, you can chill out when you want to. And I love that. So I have made it up to, that is, what's it saying? 8.48 kilometers. So basically I'm gonna make my way back home now. And that should mean, but before I do that, I'm a bit thirsty. So I think we'll get some water at the petrol station now. Yeah, petrol station now. And then, yeah, make our way back. It'll probably end up being a touch more than 10 miles, but that's what I'm supposed to be doing, isn't it? So, not that fast. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that petrol station there, just go grab a Lucozade or I don't know, something. I'll have another gel in a minute. Yeah, I felt quite good. Nearly 9 kilometers here, and I feel really good. I feel strong. My knee doesn't feel as bad. It's so obvious what my problem is with my knee. It's just my glutes are not strong enough. Because when I worked them, like yesterday, I did a really good home workout, worked the legs, and today I feel stronger. The same, like last 2 weeks ago I did the same thing. Did it on a Saturday, and the next morning I ran, and I felt amazing. It's like that. I don't think my glutes are firing like how they're supposed to. So I need to work on that. I need to be consistent. I need to probably do it twice a week, even if it aches, even if it sucks, just to do it. Right, so approaching 13 kilometers now into the run, and man, I'm gonna call it already. These shoes are absolute bangers. As a daily trainer, as your long run shoe, man, I've not had one moment where I've gone, oh, that feels a bit funny. And yeah, I get that with pretty much all my shoes. You know what I mean? You feel like I've got the 1080 V14s, the New Balance. They're too mushy. After 10k, after anything more than 5, you just don't want to run in them anymore because your feet are just, it's like running on pillows. No feet, no bounce, nothing. So much hard work. These are still bouncy. They feel so much like a high stack Evo SL. That's how I describe it. A high stack Evo SL. And it might be because it's the Evo SL has that light stripe Pro, that premium foam. Like I said, I'm not a shoe reviewer, so I know it's got, but I do know some basic facts. I know that the Evo SL, everyone loves it because it's got that premium race foam in it. And so do these, even though they're not the same. It's not the same foam as like, Alpha Fly or whatever. But oh man, it's so plush, it's so bouncy, but not too soft. You get like a sink in and then a bounce, sink in and then a bounce, like every step. And I feel like I could run a marathon in these easily. Oh wait. I've never run a marathon before, so let me chill. I just mean run a long distance. Enough talk about shoes. That's my little review of the Nike VOMERO Plus. I'm not a reviewer or shoe tuber as they call themselves. I don't know enough. I can just tell you a perspective from a heavier runner that these are bouncy, they're plush, they feel expensive, even though they're not really. And at my pace, where most of my runs are between 6 to 7 minutes per K, these over the Super Blast 2s. Miles and still running. 10 miles and still running. Couldn't do that a year ago. It's 10 miles and still running. Let's go, man. Oof. Yeah, that run. 17 kilometers in the end there. Runner asked for 16, but I ran a little bit too far. Have to get home, so cooling down now with a walk. Off to go and buy some squash for the kids. Post-run thoughts. A voice in my head is telling me we're gonna PB, man. Because as long as I can keep things controlled like this, like, I'm proud of myself for sticking to the pace, sticking to easy, not going too fast for the whole 10 miles. Yeah, I feel strong. Like my legs are knackered now, but I worked the legs yesterday as well, so to still have that in the legs is good. I don't know what to say today. I'm like all over the place. Do you know what? I've talked enough. That's 10 miles in a Nike VOMERO Plus. And like I said, absolute banger for me. Like, I feel comfortable now. Yet last week, my feet was a bit after running the 14 kilometers in the Super Blast 2s. Because I just weren't running fast enough to get that smooth roll that I need. But this, oh, so easy, man. Now I just got to avoid trying to run in them every single day, I think. But yeah, man. Happy Sunday. See you next week.